Myself Raj. Welcome to Raj Online Trainings. In the series of Spring Framework and Spring Boot full course, in the previous videos we started with Spring Data JPA module and we have seen how to make use of how to create repository interface using CrudRepository, and even we have discussed about find by methods. And today let us go with the next one in Spring Data JPA, very important one, custom queries. So what we discussed in the last one, we have created one Spring Data JPA project here, a Spring Boot project, and we have created one entity class course with the properties course ID, course name, course duration and course fee. And we have created the course repository. We have created what? Course repository. So we are having this course repository extends CrudRepository, and we are going with the methods. These are find by methods we have seen in the last class. And in application.properties file, we have provided our database connection properties. Let me open this MySQL. Password is root. Use RajTechDB, and the database table name is course details. This is our table, and in this we are having 3 courses. And in the test class, in the Spring Boot entry class, we have tested our application. Now, today let us move to the next one, very important concept under Spring Data JPA, that is custom queries. In Spring Data JPA, we can execute custom queries using the following annotations. So we can make use of these annotations like @query annotation using the following annotation. So what is that? @query annotation is used to execute custom queries. So which annotation we use? @query annotation. It is used to execute our custom queries. And this @query annotation supports to execute both SQL queries, Hibernate queries, and even native queries. Native SQL queries. Native means the database dependent. So if you are going with MySQL related queries, Oracle means Oracle. SQL is what? It is database independent, whereas native SQL query is database dependent. And these SQL queries are poor performance because we have to convert the queries into SQL. Performance wise, native queries are more faster. In the case of SQL queries, we have to use the entity class name. When you go with SQL, we have to use the entity class name and property names. When you go with the SQL, here we have to use table names and column names. And SQL is what? This is database independent, and this SQL is database dependent, right? Now, and this is SQL is better performance, SQL is low performance. Now, let us understand how to go with this custom queries using the example. In the course repository, let me keep this in comments. In the course repository, even if you are having no queries at all, in the course repository, let us go with the methods like public list course, Let us go with the name get all courses. Get all courses. We are creating a method. Now here we want to go with our own query. So for that we'll use the annotation @query, and you can say value equal to select star from course details. Select star from course details, and we have to say native query as true. Native query as true. Come again. Native query as for true. So what it indicates, native query as true means, so whatever the query you are creating, it is related to database. Now import the packages. Now once we create this query, let us go to the test class. Go to the test class. Let me keep this code in comments. And here in the main method, so here list codes courses equal to repo dot get all courses. See, we are calling this method, whatever the method we have created in the repository interface, get all courses, we are calling this method. See here, we are calling the method get all courses. So when you call this method get all courses, this query will get executed, that is select star from course details will be executed. Now display these courses dot for each system dot out to println. Now see, when we run, we get all the courses over here. See here, it's returning all the courses. So this query we have created using what here? Native query, and we have used custom query. Now let us see how to do with HQL. So when you go with HQL, you can use like this. Let me go with the method name public list course. Let me go with the name get courses. I'm going with the method name get courses. Then above this method, use the annotation @query and simply say from course. So when you say from course, what it means? Select star from course. Here in the case of native query, we are mentioning the table name. In the case of HQL, we are going with what? We are going with the class name. Entity class name we have to provide here. Coming to test class, let us execute this. So here, list courses equal to, just to say repo dot get courses. So we have to call which method? Get courses. Then display this courses dot for each system dot out to println. System dot out to println. Now see, when we run, we get the same result, list of courses. It is displaying, say, the list of courses. Right? Now let us go with some more examples how to make use of relational operators. Like example, here we want to create a method list codes get codes fee less than equal. We are creating a method get codes fee less than equal, and here we provide the fee. Now above this method, we want to write our own query. Then you can say @query value equal to, can say select star from course details where course fee less than equal to fee. So whatever the fee we provide here, that will come and store into this argument. And this is native query. So here native query as true. Right? Now let us check this method in our test class. Keep this code in comments. Here we want to display what? The course details whose fee is less than our given fee here. So what is the method name? Get course fee less than equal. Let us call the method here. List codes is equal to repo dot get codes fee less than equal. Let me check the fee here in our table. Less than equal. Let me say 20,000. Let me say 20,000. Less than equal 20,000. Display the courses dot for each system dot out to colon println. Now see, we get only the courses whose fee is less than equal 20,000. See here we are getting CPP and UI whose fee is what? Less than equal 20,000. Now let us see how to go with HQL. This is SQL. Now let us go with the method HQL. So for that we will say list codes. Let me go with the name get codes fee. Get codes fee greater than equal. We'll take the fee here. Now apply the query @query. Just to say here directly from codes, the entity class name, where codes fee, the property name of your class, where codes fee greater than or equal to colon fee. What are the fee we provide? That will come and store into this argument. So based on this argument, it is going to display the list of records for us. Now come to the Spring Boot entry class, the test class. Here we'll call the method list codes is equal to repo dot get codes fee greater than or equal. Let me take 20,000 say. So here we get the courses whose fee is greater than or equal to 20,000. Now display courses dot for each system dot out to colon println. Now see when we run, we get the list of courses whose fee is greater than or equal to 20,000. So here it is displaying the courses whose fee is greater than or equal to 20,000. Right? So this custom queries is very, very important. Please practice this. In the next video, we'll be discussing about JPA repository. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.